Why don't you tell me like a little bit about like how you guys do your rentals? It's a little bit different and unique, and why it works for you.
I learned it's really different for everyone all over the country. So, I mean, obviously California, I believe, is like one of the worst or the worst of how much the property's worth and what you get in rents. It's not very good. Really, how we kind of broke it down, how we play it is, one, we target 100% free and clear properties, and then I try to get those sellers to carry paper. A lot of them are old, tired landlords, and they're not like really, really motivated because they got a free and clear, but they're really tired. So I can offer more with terms, and then, we cost seg that out. And then I look for quick pay downs on those properties so I can refi later and pull a chunk out and let those rents and let the market do its thing with that. And then some of the other ones when rates were low too, we haven't picked up a ton of rentals lately, but we're just trying to get into it with as little money as possible because we know the cash flow is just really probably not going to be there. So if it's something that's a light fixer and, we're getting it for 30% off or whatnot, I know I can get it and just do a rate and term refi and then just do as little, 100% of that purchase is already financed. So I'm getting as little out of pocket as possible where, some of these ones we're picking up for 8-9K out of pocket. I'm capturing 100%, 100K in equity or more just because price points. And this is just California, obviously. So I'm not even caring if I break even. I'll cost seg that to offset my short-term capital gains of, $500,000 on a purchase. We'll cost seg it and let the market do its thing here in California because, you get a $500,000 house, you're looking 3 to 5% growth per year. Every 7 years, do a cash out refi, you can pull maybe 20% of that, which is a big chunk.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at, I already know that cash flow is not going to be there. Like you're getting 50 cents on the dollar and it's rent ready. Like that's just, I mean, I'm sure there possibly are people, but if you want to start getting a good quantity of them, it's really hard to do that. So we just look at it like how much is coming out of our pocket to acquire this and put long-term financing in place, or I'm getting sellers to carry paper. A little out of pocket there. You're picking up, you're getting over 100K of equity capture, and it's costing $9,000, and I got a tenant in place where we're breaking even, and it's only costing me $9K. If at a I'll do it all day. And if I'm in the hole $100, it's not the end of the world when you're looking at the big picture, but just a different play. A lot of guys where they're getting crazy good cash flow, but in 10 years, I might have gotten $350,000 in equity, and I can pull 120 out tax free on that. And you look at the cash flow they have, I still might. I don't get anything I can eat, but later on I get to eat a lot in a sense. It kind of it's a longer term play in my opinion with some of that. For California, SFRs, yeah.
And the cost seg thing you mentioned, on a $500,000 property, that could be up to $100,000 back. And if you're a real estate professional, you can use that to offset your flipping income, and you get like a refund check from the IRS at the end of the year, and you could still use that to offset your, cash flow negative balance anyways. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We've already, talked to our tax guys. So you pick it up, you break even, but you cost seg that out. You're saving quite a bit of money. You're not giving to the government anyways to start. And then you just kind of let that market do its thing. And obviously there's risk with every tenant, but just when you're looking at numbers, it's completely separate. You can be in any market and have a crappy tenant. It doesn't matter. You're just looking at how...
I've had them. I've had great tenants, and I've had some bad tenants. Like you get them sometimes, and it sucks. And it seems like it's crazy because like a bad one will just like ruin your day, and you just you like forget about all the awesomeness, and that one bad tenant just it's like, what, just screw that. I'm just dumping this property because this tenant sucks, and I would get kills, right?
Totally.